So far we've already seen print and print line. So if you wanted more control over how your output that is sent to the std out will look like, then you can work with other available packages. So we have the PrintStream class in java.io, and we have the formatter class in java.util that you can use. And this is possible because PrintStream has a system out as part of its package. So let's go and see what this is all about in those classes. On the PrintStream, we'll be focusing on the format method. Please note that the format method is overloaded. So we do have this format method with 3 parameters, including locale, and then this other one that has a format as a string and object vags or arguments, or rather just an array of objects. So within those methods or those examples that we are about to look at, we'll also see how you can work with the formatter class from java.util to convert some of the variables that you'll be passing in to the output. So there will be time and date conversions, and I'll attach these reference links in the chat. Please have a look at them, and there will also be other flags and so on. So stay tuned for that. Please note that we'll also get to discuss formatting some more in a future topic under basic input output. So going back to this, I have a float variable here, and before I forget, the printf method and format method, they do the same, they work the same way. So we do have the float variable whose value is 5f, we have the int variable of value 5, the string variable that is 5 as a string. So within the output, the system out format, when you're passing the values in, you can work with a percentile sign and a converter to correctly display the values as you pass them. For example, float variable is, then the percentile sign and the converter, integer variable is the percentile sign and the converter, and string variable is the percentile sign and the converter. So if I was to go back to this formatter method, I'll walk you through the different types that I've just shown you. We do have a D. D means that it will be formatted as an integer. F means it will be formatted as a decimal floating point. And then we do have, it's a decimal number, but it will be presented as a floating point. And we have this percent sign, and there's also another one we'll see where it's the N with the line separator. So let me go back here and I'll switch to IntelliJ so I can demonstrate this for you. In my main method, I have all that here, and if I run this, you see them as they are. So the float variable, the integer variable, the string variable, and so on and so forth. Another class that helps with formatting is the Java decimal format in java.text package. So I'll just switch to the decimal format and walk you through. Please note it has 3 constructors. Well, the one that we'll work with is this, the string pattern as its parameter, and also the methods that we'll focus on, which is just the format method within that class. So they're overloaded, but we'll look at this one that formats a double to produce a string. So let me go to the IntelliJ to show you this example. I will also attach the same examples in the GitHub link so you can practice on your own in an IDE that you prefer. So here's the method. We have the custom format method. We're expecting pattern and double value, and within it we are making a call to the decimal format. Actually, we are creating an object on this bit using the decimal format constructor that expects a string pattern to pass in. Then after that, we take in the we create a string output, and we make a call through that object to the format method that expects a value, and then we will print that out. So in our main method, let me just focus on this one example. When I pass in this string pattern and then the double value, I should expect to see the value, the pattern, and the output. So if I run this, just for the first example, of course you'll get a chance to try out this, then this is what you see, what was passed in, which is the value, then the pattern, then the output. Have a look at that. There are other examples too. There are examples in this custom format. There are examples in this one for the $sign, with the $sign, and so on and so forth. And we also have this test format here. So the test format takes a deeper look into other functionalities that you can have. For example, we have this f with the floating and the next line here for pi. We have this one that can help you when you want to display dates in your programs. For example, you work with the B, the E, and the Y if you want this kind of format, or you work with the capital D if you want to have this kind of format where the month comes before the date, before the year. So all of this could be found in the formatter class. You could have a look at the date and time conversions, and you'd see the difference between the capital D and the small d and the capital D, and what they stand for. So have a look at that and enjoy. All these examples will be found in the GitHub link that I'll attach. Of course, I'll also make a point of attaching the source of these examples, although it's not necessary because they're all part of I've listed it here. So have fun, enjoy your formatting, or rather enjoy different ways in which you can send output to system out. I'll be seeing you on the next one.